Chris, we're settled in here at Trent Bridge. How have your first few weeks been here as the Blaze?
It's been great, to be fair. It's obviously a fantastic and inspiring facility, and all staff have made us feel incredibly welcome, and the girls have really enjoyed it, but so have the staff. It's been a really enjoyable first couple of weeks.
What do you think Trent Bridge can sort of give you, I suppose, in terms of wanting to achieve your goals, whether that's performance-based, development-based? What is it about being here that excites you?
Yeah, I think there's a lot that's excitable about the women's game in general, but particularly being here at the third oldest test ground in the world. We found out the other day. But from our point of view, what it gives us is a real belonging in the cricket environment. So obviously Loughborough University is a fantastic facility, and we're really lucky when we were there to have the access to everything that we did. But there's something different about the feel of coming into a cricket ground, and it certainly gives the players that feeling of inspiration as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing where it pushes them in terms of their own development moving forwards.
And can you touch on the first few weeks, what it's been like? I suppose a lot of that's sort of been unpacking boxes and getting yourself settled in, but now the players are starting to arrive. What's the first couple of weeks look like?
Yeah, so we got ourselves settled into the boxes here and got ourselves in the office space and did that for the first week, so we knew where we were going before the players arrived. And then we came back in last week. The first couple of weeks have been around some profiling on a pretty heavy physical block. We've changed up how the winter looks this year, based on moving away from Loughborough, to be honest. We were pretty hamstrung at times by when we could access the facility. So we've moved to 3 full days at the start of a week. So come a Wednesday afternoon, the girls are pretty tired at the moment, which is good. But we've just tried to embrace the opportunity to use all the facilities that we've got here. We've had a couple of outdoor fielding sessions down at Lady Bay, and then trying to get some other sports in. So we did a karate session through the Uni of Notts last week, and the girls are off to play a bit of badminton at a local leisure centre this afternoon.
You talk about the fact that there's a new identity, the Blaze, but by and large it's the same squad, and by the time people see this, those contracted players will be announced. Does that help, having a little bit of continuity in the group itself and the staff?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the players have probably played together for quite a significant amount of time. We've obviously got a couple of new faces in the environment, which I think is important to freshen it up. But we've also got a lot of ability within the girls that are in the squad at the moment. There's a real collectiveness amongst the group. They get on well together on and off the pitch, so that definitely helps us to progress, and obviously to then push each other forwards, which is ultimately what we want to do. We are striving to improve and improve our results.
It can be seen from the outside as a slightly long pre-season by the time we get around to April, May, and the cricket's underway. So you talk about those intense 3 days. What is it that they'll be looking to do in the initial phases and building up towards summer as well? Yeah,
so the lead up to Christmas, there'll be a big emphasis on the physical side of the game and trying to become a bit more robust. The fixture schedule's changing a little next year, so there's going to be more cricket for the girls to play. So we just want to make sure that we're developing that side of them as well and pushing them to be physically stronger. And then obviously linked in with that, there'll be a lot of skill development in the lead up to Christmas. So a lot of individual one-to-one work, and and then looking to improve individually as skills. And then post-Christmas, we'll move on to a bit more challenge of a bat versus ball and putting the work that they've done on their skills under a bit more pressure. And then we come up with a few funky ideas around how we try and keep it fun and engaging. So we had a sort of Ryder Cup week last year and a Grand National week and those sorts of things to just try and keep it engaging for the players.
Yeah, I suppose it is quite important to keep it informal and relaxed as well, because the lead up can be quite long, to make sure the ideas and the things that the players are doing are, I suppose, fun essentially as much as improving them.
Yeah, definitely. One message that we've hammered with the girls a little bit at the moment is there's going to be a theme around us challenging ourselves and being accountable as both staff and players, being in the new environment that we are. And sometimes that challenge might be doing the basics and doing the boring stuff for a longer period of time and finding a way to get through that. But absolutely, by the end of a long winter, you're gagging to be outside, and as a coach, it's good fun thinking of different ways to go about it, but just trying to make sure that it's relative to us improving as a team is the most important thing.